All right, here to tell you today how to make a Google site. You go to new. I guess you gotta go to your Drive first. Lots of ways to get there. Drive. Lots of ways. New. More. Google Sites. So the reason why I chose this platform is that you can share collaborative editing powers with a Google site. So like if you shared this with me, for instance, we could both put things onto the site. And since you are going to be working with a team of people making these, or sorry, getting feedback on them, that collaborative feature is really helpful. It's also like kind of a more simplified site builder, although you can do a lot with it. So you're gonna have to pick a title for your site at some point. Maybe it's just a placeholder title for now, like you're gonna do your research on parasitic plants, or your question is gonna have to deal with parasitic plants in some way. Parasitic. So you're gonna have 4 pages, at least for this project, and the home page, which is the one that pops up first, is going to be your questions page. So you can just title the page question. And we can see over here, if we click on pages, I only have one. So I'm going to click on this little plus button, and I'm going to add a new page, and I'm going to add my research page. Done. I like to just add all my pages first. So research, and then what are the other pages? Oh, blog and answer. I'm also going to retitle my home page. So I clicked on those little 3 dots and then properties to retitle it question. Oops, which I had a typo, so I should probably do that again. Question. Okay, now that I have my pages, I can add content. So I went back to my question page, and I'm going to insert a text box. And I can change the font on here to be a title or heading or a subheading or normal text, and I want a title first. So my title might just be like my entire question, whatever that is. How did parasitic ants evolve? Actually, I'm picking on Leia here, so why evolve? All right, now that I have my question, I'm going to add some subcontext. So I'm just going to do normal text and type out basically like, why do I think this is interesting? What led me to it? And how this question is super complex and really interesting, and how you, the audience, should be interested in pursuing my website further. And the template has all of these listed out, like what should be on each of the pages. So if you're not sure, go back to the template. I'm just going to show you how to do a couple more things. So on the research page, you're actually going to embed a link to your Coggle. And that actually puts the Coggle concept map directly into your website. So when somebody's looking at your website, they'll see like an interactive version of your concept map, which we're using Coggle to do that. You could link to like any site. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up my Coggle, which there will be a separate Screencastify on how to make one of these. And there's a share feature, so I'm just going to click the share. Oh, that's I have to type in their email for that part. Sorry. Actually, I might just be able to copy the link. Oh no, there's a share out button, so this little up arrow is a share out, and there is an embed link right here that I'm going to copy and paste into. This is a URL code, not an embed code. Sometimes there's different things. And I'm going to go ahead and insert the entire page so that they can actually interact with my concept map. And it'll change as I change the concept map over on my Coggle, which is pretty cool. I could actually edit it from my Google site, even though that would probably be very slow. Dismiss. Blog, you are going to probably want to use a format that has images in it. So if you click insert and then do like a layout that